The clock ticks, shadows lengthen, and the air crackles with palpable tension. For many of us, life unfolds in a series of days that blend into weeks, months, and years, a gradual accumulation of experiences that shape our trajectories. But what if we could flip the script? What if a single night, marked by heightened circumstances and unforeseen encounters, could irrevocably alter the course of one's existence? This idea is a recurring motif in the films of Quentin Tarantino, a director who masterfully orchestrates narratives where destinies collide and the trajectory of lives can be violently, humorously, or unexpectedly rerouted within just a few intense hours. Tarantino's cinematic universe is filled with examples of characters whose lives are forever changed by a single unforgettable night, prompting us to consider the significant, often overlooked potential for transformation that lies within moments of darkness and the unpredictable nature of human interaction. Tarantino's films often plunge us headfirst into these pivotal nights, eschewing lengthy exposition in favor of immediate immersion in high-stakes scenarios. Take Pulp Fiction, for instance, a non-linear tapestry of interconnected stories, many of which unfold over the course of a chaotic evening. Jules Winfield and Vincent Vega, two hitmen navigating the surreal underbelly of Los Angeles, experience a night that oscillates between the mundane, like a discussion about the merits of foot massages, and the extraordinary, such as a miraculous survival and a burgeoning spiritual awakening for Jules. Their encounter with the mysterious briefcase, an accidental shooting, and the timely intervention by Winston, the Wolf compresses a lifetime's worth of moral quandaries, existential crises, and unexpected camaraderie into just a few intense hours. Jules's transformation from a cold-blooded killer to someone contemplating a different path is not a gradual evolution. It is ignited by the bizarre and inexplicable events of that single night, demonstrating how an unexpected series of events can shatter old paradigms and open doors to new possibilities. Similarly, Reservoir Dogs traps a group of jewel thieves in the aftermath of a botched heist, with tension simmering and eventually boiling over within the confines of a warehouse on a single, blood-soaked night. Loyalties are tested, identities questioned, and the true nature of each character is revealed under the intense pressure of their predicament. The night becomes a crucible, forging unbreakable bonds for some while exposing fatal betrayals for others. The decisions made, confrontations endured, and violence witnessed during those few hours irrevocably seal the fates of each individual involved, demonstrating how a single catastrophic event can act as a point of no return, forever altering the landscape of their lives. Even in films with more complex narratives, like Jackie Brown, pivotal moments often occur during clandestine exchanges and tense negotiations that unfold over a single night. Jackie's carefully orchestrated plan to double-cross both the arms dealer and the police relies on her ability to navigate the dangerous terrain of these nocturnal encounters, where trust is fragile and danger lurks in every shadow. The success or failure of her bold scheme and, consequently, her future hinges on high-stakes interactions that take place under the cover of darkness. This highlights how a single night of calculated risk can be a catalyst for profound personal liberation. What is it about the night, as depicted in Tarantino's universe, that lends itself to such dramatic life changes? Firstly, the night often serves as a backdrop for heightened intensity and a departure from the routines of daily life. The cloak of darkness can embolden certain actions, obscure identities, and create an atmosphere where the usual rules seem to be suspended. It is a time when secrets are revealed. This departure from the ordinary creates fertile ground for events that can jolt characters out of their complacency and force them to confront fundamental truths about themselves and the world around them. Secondly, the compressed time frame of a single night necessitates immediate action and often leads to irreversible consequences. There is little room for hesitation or prolonged deliberation. Characters are compelled to make split-second decisions that can have life-altering ramifications. These high-pressure situations can strip away societal masks and reveal the raw essence of an individual's character. The intensity of the night acts as a catalyst, accelerating personal growth or decline at a pace rarely seen in the more gradual unfolding of everyday life. Furthermore, Tarantino often populates these pivotal nights with chance encounters and unexpected alliances. Circumstances throw characters from different backgrounds together, and their interactions create unforeseen ripple effects that can profoundly alter their individual trajectories. The element of chance plays a significant role in these narratives, reminding us that life-altering moments often arise from the most unexpected corners. A single interaction with a stranger in the dead of night can set in motion a chain of events that changes everything. The transformative power of a single night in Tarantino's films is not always dramatic or violent. In Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, while the specter of violence looms large, much of the narrative unfolds over a series of evenings where the characters grapple with their identities, careers, and the changing landscape of Hollywood. For Rick Dalton, a fading television star, a single night of introspection and a heartfelt conversation with his stunt double, Cliff Booth, becomes a turning point. This moment allows him to confront his insecurities and find a renewed sense of purpose. While the climactic violence is undeniably impactful, it is the quieter moments of self-reflection and connection during those preceding nights that lay the groundwork for Rick's potential resurgence. However, it is important to acknowledge that the life-altering nights depicted in Tarantino's films are often extreme and set within the heightened reality of cinema. Although we may not encounter gunfights or criminal conspiracies in our daily lives, the underlying principle that a concentrated period of intense experience can lead to significant personal change resonates with us. Life is filled with moments of heightened emotion, unexpected challenges, and pivotal decisions that can profoundly shift our course, even if they do not unfold with the stylized violence and witty dialogue typical of a Tarantino film. Perhaps the takeaway from Tarantino's cinematic explorations of life-altering nights is not to seek out dramatic confrontations, but rather to remain open to the transformative potential that can lie within any moment, particularly those that fall outside our ordinary routine. A chance encounter, a moment of profound insight, or a difficult decision made under pressure, these are the real-world equivalents of Tarantino's explosive nights. By cultivating awareness and a willingness to embrace the unexpected, we may find that, even within the span of a single night, the seeds of significant life change can be sown. The films of Quentin Tarantino, with their signature blend of violence, humor, and sharp dialogue, serve as a potent reminder that life is rarely predictable. The most profound transformations can sometimes arise from unexpected and intense circumstances. While we may not all find ourselves embroiled in the criminal underworld or navigating the treacherous landscape of Hollywood in the late 1960s, the underlying truth remains: the potential for significant life change can be compressed into a single, unforgettable night. It is during these heightened moments, when the ordinary fades and the extraordinary take center stage, that we often confront choices, experiences, and encounters that can irrevocably alter the course of our lives. This proves that sometimes all it takes is one night to ignite the fuse of profound transformation. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.